Okay, so this is CSV Media Clubhouse, which was, of course, the old Crown Court. Let's go inside. So, as we come in, we've got an exhibition on at the moment, which is really exciting. This is our entrance hall, and we go straight into the reception area. Wonderful receptionists over there. They're lovely. This is what we kind of call our internet cafe, so anyone can come here and access their computers and the job searches. We've also made another new kind of media area out here at the moment as well. Through the ReCreate project, we pretty much were able to successfully get this space. Whilst we were looking to find a creative space that we could use in the town over the years, the project allowed us to put much more focus and prioritise that.
We've got such positive feedback from all kinds of people that we wouldn't have picked them out of a crowd to say you'd want to be in our shop, but we get people of complete diversity of ages and kind of interests and backgrounds that are really interested in what we do here. So I think we've brought something different to Ipswich, and it would be a shame to let it go.
What ReCreate has done has helped us to focus specifically on creative entrepreneurs, and we'd not been able to do that before, and that's been fantastic in producing collaborations and helping to stimulate the creative economy in Ipswich.
The learning that we've achieved out of the Ipswich ReCreate project has stood us in really good stead. It's built new networks, it's provided people with an opportunity to learn more about themselves and how we can work collaboratively. And I'm absolutely convinced that in 5 years' time, Ipswich will be the place to come to if you're a creative sector organisation.
My name's Edward Granson, and I'm one half of the Sunpier House CIC team, along with my partner Heather Burgess. We set up the space as a creative centre with artist studios, creative office space, gallery, tea room. We also use this floor for events, and it can be hired out as a meeting room. We have yoga classes up here, we have theatre workshops. The project would have been a whole lot harder if we didn't have ReCreate. Estelle, Vincent at the council, and Karen, who have been part of the ReCreate team, have been absolutely superb.
Pop is a double-fronted retail space on Chatham High Street. It consists of two large open-plan gallery spaces. I think that the ReCreate project has started something very exciting. It's enabled people to not only think about where they would like to get to, but how they might get there, what their own personal journey might look like.
Collective is an art gallery run by emerging artists, for emerging artists. We use empty high street shops to exhibit and sell our work inside of, and we always use Kickstarter, a crowdsourcing platform, to raise the money that we need for the rent. Collective started a year and a half ago after I finished my degree in Brighton. I spent the summer learning about entrepreneurship, and I did that through the ReCreate programme in the Fusebox AMP, which was incredible. It lasted a month during the summer, and that's where I formed Collective Gallery.
The Fusebox is a collaborative workspace in Brighton. We have not only the physical support for companies, so we've got desks, we've got fast broadband, we've got phone lines, printers, meeting room space. We've also informed that with feedback from the sector to make it as relevant and suitable for them as possible.
Each partner had to choose a space because it was about opening up a showcasing workspace within each of the partner areas, and I focused on New England House. Within it there are lots of different tenants who lease the space from the council. You've got jewellers, dance producers, theatre producers, architects, and just the list is endless, but it's a really lovely mix of artists and digital businesses.
It was just a fabulous place to meet people, discuss ideas. It was all about social capital. So yeah, we're here, we have a space, we have internet, and we're sharing and swapping skills and ideas.
J'avais une quinzaine d'étudiants français qui ont rencontré une quinzaine, vingtaine d'étudiants de UCA Farnham. Nous sommes allés à Flers dans l'Orne, rencontrer tous les responsables du projet, à savoir un espace de coworking, mais qui pouvait également le soir se transformer en galerie pour présenter les différents artistes de la région. Grâce à ReCreate, si on a pu renforcer notre pédagogie par rapport aux étudiants et aussi cet échange multiculturel qui est enrichissant.
Alors, le véritable succès dans la dimension européenne autour des 3 mots Europe, formation et jeunes, c'est le travail avec l'université et l'agglomération avec tous les partenaires de ReCreate était nécessaire. Et donc oui, c'est une grande satisfaction pour ce qui me concerne d'avoir pu permettre à des jeunes du territoire de pouvoir mettre en place des projets.
Ici à la MAC, cette maison d'artistes, en fait, c'était un endroit vacant. La mairie ainsi que la MAC ainsi que justement la CAL ont identifié cet endroit comme potentiellement intéressant pour le rendre en fait aux artistes.
C'était une opportunité aussi économique. J'ai pu aller voir le modèle anglais à Rochester, un modèle qui est très intéressant, qui n'existe pas en France en tant que tel, puisque ce sont des modèles beaucoup plus économiques que nous, alors qu'aujourd'hui, nous ici, on va dire d'une façon générale en France, on commence à parler d'économie culturelle.
J'ai participé à plusieurs cafés créatifs qui m'ont permis de rencontrer d'autres artistes, qu'ils soient photographes, sculpteurs, peintres. Et ça m'a un peu confortée dans l'idée que je pourrais y arriver. Et maintenant, je suis artiste peintre professionnelle.
Les bains-douches, c'est un petit peu le bâtiment patrimonial public que nos élus ne voulaient pas voir dépérir. Le projet ReCreate, quand la région leur a indiqué ce qu'il y avait dans ce projet-là, ils se sont dit mais c'est parfait, ça nous aide non seulement à revaloriser et à garder du patrimoine d'avant-guerre, mais aussi ça va nous permettre de mettre en place un nouvel équipement à destination de nos entreprises créatives qu'on n'avait pas encore sur le territoire.
L'idée d'une boutique artisane, on l'avait depuis longtemps. C'était une demande aussi de certains entrepreneurs qui vendent des produits et qui n'ont pas de pas de porte pour aller vraiment au contact direct avec des clients. Et donc la question s'est posée à plusieurs reprises. Et c'est vrai que le fait d'avoir un financement et de pouvoir avoir une boutique avec l'aide de la communauté d'agglomération du Pays de Flers et puis dans le cadre d'un projet européen, c'était vraiment un accélérateur de cette idée qu'on avait depuis longtemps.
En fait, c'est la première fois que j'exposais dans un magasin. Donc c'était intéressant justement ce projet parce que pour moi et pour beaucoup d'autres artisans, c'est la première fois qu'on pouvait vraiment être dans une boutique. Parce qu'habituellement, on fait des salons et des marchés, uniquement.
By the Sea is the sort of branding we've given to the ReCreate Interregional Cooperation Programme we have with our partners in the southeast of England and northern France. And we've taken the opportunity to use the support from Europe and from the wider partnership, including other partners, not just the Council, but Bournemouth 2026, to convert this lovely old listed building, which was a schoolhouse in 1876, to a creative industries hub, but a creative hub in general, not just for the creative industries.
With creative industry, there's a massive, massive network as well, and that network all come out for events like this. We're bringing creatives out from their own studios where they may just be kind of constantly doing their own brilliant thing and not talking to each other, and that collaboration has just led to much more inspired activity really.
This was a community arts centre. There was a big fight to preserve it. I think we preserved the best bit of it, and the converted building, you know, again with the help of the European money, has mean that we've been able to save this beautiful building and to save the creativity in the area.
Tech Hub is a very new project. We're actually a month old today, and we are a sister hub to the sorting office, which is 16 designer makers, and here we are facilities for digital artists.
From the ground up, the place has been designed for working out how startups need space and how they work with each other, how they collaborate with each other. As well as a place where we can meet and greet people and attract local businesses or potential investors.
In the sorting office, we have 13 open plan studio spaces, and then we have 3 lockable studio spaces. We also have a shared space which you call the production house, which means that if the artists are coming together to work on a project, that's done in the production space.
There's 16 artists there, and everyone has become really tight-knit and really close, and we all really support each other. And even though I've moved on and I'm no longer there, I still see those people all the time. I'm still popping in, we're still emailing each other all the time about exciting events and exciting designers we've heard about. So actually it's a massive family I never knew I had, and they're all on my doorstep.
So the Bandouche was a fantastic project where we were involved with my counterpart in Calais, Laurence Dubois, who had brought together her interior students with our students. The great benefit of being involved with ReCreate is not only the cultural exchange, the opportunity to travel, the opportunity for students to meet students from similar courses or complementary courses, including graphic design students in Lens, but it's also the facilities, the resources that have come with that, because it not only has enabled them to participate in a real-world scenario, but also to look at how businesses move from start-up to larger SME-type companies.
I think ReCreate has enabled our department, and that means staff and students, to connect both with our local area and the wider project partners in a way that we wouldn't have otherwise. It enables our students to have a professional practice with application to the outside world that has benefited them dramatically for their further careers.
We have a space to the back of the building and a space to the sides, and then this main space that you can see behind me. And we created individual pods for some of the members, and then we have more conventional studios to the back. So yes, we put together a really strong bid. We talked about the history of the space, about the community, and about how we sit in the southeast. Particularly because I think it's marking ourselves out as something maybe something a bit different and worth the investment. And we were successful, which is great.
We have community centres sort of like where we live, but not centres or places that are kind of specifically for the creative arts, which is what Resort is hoping to be. And I think it will open it up to people locally, but also give it a profile that will extend nationally, regionally, and also internationally, hopefully.
This place is a place where people can come together, work together, and sell the stuff that they make. That's it in a nutshell. That's what we're doing here. But in the process of doing that, there are lots of things that need to be done in the background and along the sides. Mainly, in this town especially, it's about building people's confidence and also saying yes.